A brave woman, and it's just shocking that this happened to her. I can't imagine what her family is going through.
Tonight, a South Sacramento business community is reeling after a jewelry store employee was shot and killed during a robbery.
It happened just before noon at Kim Tim Jewelry Store on Stockton Boulevard near 65th Street Expressway.
Sacramento County deputies are working to find the suspects behind the robbery. Good evening, I'm Laura Painter.
And I'm Chris Thomas. ABC 10 was at the scene this evening, and Paul Sangha has more on the questions investigators are still trying to answer.
The news just hit me like a ton of bricks.
Sorrow and pain wash over this shopping center in Little Saigon on Stockton Boulevard after a jewelry store employee was shot and killed during a robbery.
I heard what had happened, and it was just a total shock, total devastation.
Robin Ha runs a restaurant a few doors down.
Everything was just normal, and then all of a sudden cops and sirens were just swarming the parking lot. I know this woman, we're a very tight-knit group. This whole complex, we just take care of each other, we look out for each other.
Ha says the victim owned the jewelry store with her husband. The woman's name has not been officially released. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says the robbery happened when 6 people stormed into Kim Tin Jewelry using crowbars. They took off with several items of jewelry, the cost unknown.
They came in 2 different vehicles. They came coordinated, they came masked up, they came with objects in their hand. From what I understand, it was quick, under a minute almost. We do know the business owner fired toward the suspects. We don't know if the suspects were actually hit.
Investigators are trying to figure out if the suspects fired back and who could be responsible in the owner's wife's death. The Sheriff's Office says these types of robberies are rare in the county. As the investigation continues, a family and a business community try to come to grips with this terrible loss.
We just want to run our business, do well, work hard, and go home to our families, and we don't know when that day won't come.
Because this happened near a busy stretch of roadway, the Sheriff's Office is asking anyone if you saw anything or videotaped anything to reach out to them, and you can remain anonymous, and if your tip leads to an arrest, you are eligible for a cash reward. Reporting in South Sacramento, Paul Sangha, ABC 10.